Assalamu alaikum everyone. Once again I welcome you to my YouTube channel, that is Nawab Kiazai. Nawabkiazai. So in today's video, in today's lesson, we will know about direct speech and indirect speech. Means direct and indirect speeches. Understood? So now let's know what a direct speech or an indirect speech is. For example, when I see two persons, you can say two guys, two people are talking to each other from, you can say remote place, that I am a little farther from them. Understood? I am a little farther from them. I mean, they are not close to me. They are at a distance. So you can say they are having a conversation between themselves. They're talking to each other. So when their conversation ends, so one of them comes to me or I go to one of them, and I ask him that what were you talking about? What were you discussing? So now the person will talk about his friend, that he said or she said or they said. Now the person exactly the words, leave that actually. If I tell you about me, when I want to say about my friend that he said, my friend said, so when I say his exact words, that is called direct speech. But when I say his words according to me, according to my tongue, through my mouth, then that is called indirect speech. When I quote his exact words, that is direct speech. And when I say his words through my mouth, that is called indirect speech. Understood? This is the difference. So now let's tell you one more thing. The thing is that he said. Now this is called reporting verb. Reporting verb. Whenever you see reporting verb is in past, he said. If it had been in present simple, so it would have been he says. Understood? So it is not he says, but rather it is he said. When it is he said, it means it is in past simple. Now your tenses will start changing. How they will change? They will change like present simple will change into past simple. Present continuous will change into past continuous. Present perfect will change into past perfect. Present perfect continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Not only this, past simple will change into past perfect, past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. After that, no change. Means past perfect, no change to past perfect. Past perfect continuous, no change into past perfect continuous. Understood? This is the difference. So now this changing will happen or will take place because of this reporting verb. Whenever it is in past simple, your tenses will slide. Understood? So you have to pay a very strong attention. You can say you have to put an eagle eye on this reporting verb. Because of this, your tenses change. Your tenses change. Understood? And this was one thing. The second thing is this, that your you can say pronouns will change accordingly, according to the sentence. Okay? According to the context. I cannot say now that this thing will happen, that thing will happen. But you have to remember this, that your pronouns will change. Your possessive cases change into subjective cases. Your subjective cases will change according to objective cases. your objective cases will change into subjective cases, and sometimes your possessive cases will change. Means my will change into your will change into mine, my will change into his. These are called possessive cases. Okay, I, you, we, these are subject cases. Now these are changed into me, him, them. Okay, like this. So now let's go to the example. The first example is that he said. Now you see the inverted commas. These are his exact words that I am saying. These are his exact words. These are not my words. Because you see, it's kind of quotation. These are quotation marks, like these are called inverted commas. It means these are not my words. These are someone else's words. This is the difference. He said, I want to improve my English. This is present simple. Now you will see it will change into past simple. He said that. Now here in this indirect speech, there are no inverted commas. Inverted commas have been removed, but that has taken place of inverted commas. Now here you have to use that. He said that he wanted to improve his English. You see, here it was my English, because he was talking about himself. Now I am talking about him. Then I would say he said that he wanted to improve his English. Why my change into his? Because here he was talking about himself. Here I am talking about him. I am talking about him. Okay. Here he is not talking about himself. Here I am talking about him. Understood? This is the difference. Here I said his own words, but here I am talking about him. Here I am saying his words according to my mouth, through my mouth. Understood? These are not his words, these are my words, but these are his words, his own words. Understood? Look at the second example now. He said to me. Now, here it is simple. He said. He said is automatically guessed that he said means he said to me. Okay? Means after said there are no objects. Then it will be considered as if he has said to you. Or you can say he has said to him. Understood? This is the difference. But where it is clear that he said to me. Okay? Now you have to change. He told me. Said to me will be changed into told me. Otherwise, simple he said, only he said won't change. He said. Correct. But if you say he said him, he said us, he said them, it's wrong. He said to me, he said to him, she said to her, she said to us, we said to them. Why? Because say is an intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs don't take objects with them directly. They take objects, but through a preposition. Say to me, he said to me. Now, to is a preposition. Okay, I am is the object. He said to me, but he said me, it would have been wrong. He said her, it would have been wrong. He said him, wrong. He said them, wrong. He said us, wrong. But rather it should be, he said to us, he said to them, he said to me, he said to her, he said to him. Correct. But where it is he said to me or to him, that would be told me, told him. Understood? This is the difference. When it is said to me, then told me, not said to me again. You see? He said to me, you are improving your English. Now you see, it's present perfect. It is present continuous. It is present continuous. You see, it's inverted commas. He said to me, you are improving your English. Now look at the indirect speech. He told me. You see, here it is he said, but here it's not he said. Why? Because he said to me. So it will change into he told me that I was improving my English. Now here, he was talking about me. Okay. Here I am talking about myself. But quoting his words, you can say copying his words. Understood? He told me that I was improving my English. Now it changed, into past continuous. Here it is in present continuous. Here it is in past continuous. Before I told you that, your tenses will change accordingly. Understood? Look at the third example. They said. Now it is present perfect. They said, we have improved our English. They said, we have improved our English. Now you see inverted commas. Now these are their own words. These are their own words. I am saying them, but these are their own words. I am quoting them. They said we have improved our English. Now look at the indirect speech. Now it will change into past perfect. It is present perfect. It will change into past perfect. They said that they had improved their English. Here it was our English, here it is their English. Why? I said before, possessive cases will change accordingly. Here you have to use your common sense. Okay? Use your brain. Especially in direct speeches, common sense is needed. You have to use your brain. Otherwise, you can make mistakes. But still, I will try my best to provide you the best education, I can say, as much as I can. Understood? They said that they had improved their English. It is present perfect, it is past perfect. Now look at the fourth example. She said. It is present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. She said, you have been disturbing us. Now she said means she was talking to me. She said to me that we have been disturbing them. Understood? She said you. Now you means me. We, okay? She said you have been disturbing us. Now look at the indirect speech. It will change into past perfect continuous. She said that we have been disturbing them. She said that we have been disturbing them. Past perfect continuous. Understood? Okay. Look at the fifth example. She said. Now it is past simple. It was present perfect continuous. Now this end. Now past is started. I improved my English. She said. These are her own words. Okay. Now I will, you can say, copy his words, mimic his words. She said that she had improved her English. Here it is my English. Here I am talking about her. Okay. I would say her English. Past simple changes into past perfect. She said that she had improved her English. Understood? Now look at the sixth example. She said, again, my English was improving. Now this was past simple. This is past continuous. Past progressive. Understood? She said, my English was improving. Past continuous. Now these are her own words. Now I will be talking about her. She said that her English had been improving. Past perfect continuous. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. She said that her English. Now it was my English. Now I am talking about her. Her English had been improving. Understood? Now let's go to the seventh example. Now this part, direct speech is in past perfect, and indirect speech is also in past perfect. That's why it's written no change. Now here you will not find the changing of tenses. Tenses will not change. Both will remain the same. Understood? She said, he had. Means she was talking about her husband. Okay? She was referring to her husband. That she said he had improved his English. He had improved his English. Past perfect. No change. Again. She said that he had improved his English. No change. Past perfect. Again. Now past perfect continuous. Look at the eighth example, eighth sentence. They said, we had been improving our English. Now these are their own words. These are their own words with inverted commas. You see, these are inverted commas. In inverted commas, they said we had been improving our English. No changing of tense. Tense will remain the same, although the pronouns will change accordingly. I mean, you can say my can be changed into his, you can say our can be changed into their, your can be changed into our can be changed into, you can say their, or you can say we can be changed into us, or you can say us can be changed into we. Okay, so these things will happen. But the tense will remain the same. The tense will not be changed. Why? Because it is already in past perfect continuous. Again, another past perfect continuous. No changing. You see, no change. See, here it was. We had been improving our English. Again, the same case. They said that they had been improving their English. They said that they had been improving their English. Understood? Both tenses in past perfect continuous. No change. Now look at the ninth example. Ninth example, she said. Now this statement is into, you can say, future simple. Understood? These were, all in, you can say, present and past. But this is in future simple. Future simple. She said, I will go to Khuzdar. You see, these are her own words in, you can say, inverted commas. She said, I will go to Khuzdar. Now you see the indirect speech. She said that she would go to Khuzdar. Again, you can say tenses did not change. Both the sentences are in future simple. But only the difference is this, that in direct speech, you can see the helping verb. Oh, it's it. Yeah. Will changed only into would. Otherwise, everything remained the same. Okay? Only will changed into would. Otherwise, both the sentences are in future simple. No change. Means you can say. Although there was a change, but a small change, a tiny change. Not that big one that that we should cry upon that, or we should shout upon that, or we can say scream, or whatever you can say. Okay. Now let's go to something else. The thing is that there are some things in the world that are called universal truths or general truths. Means in 1957 the thing was the same, as you can say, until now the thing is the same, no change. These things are called, in English these things are called stationary. Stationary means not moving, silent, okay, not moving anywhere. Means 200 years ago they were on their own place, okay, say until now they are on their own place. They have not moved. Understood? So such things are called stationary things, or you can say that their tense does not change. Although you can say even after that, reporting verb Reporting verb is in past simple, but still their tenses will not change. Why? Because 2 years ago they were the same, until now they are the same. No change. That's why. Now let's go to the example so that you understand it very well. My father said to me, as I said before, said to me, okay? Said me wrong, said him wrong, said them wrong. Said to me, said to him, said to her. Understood? But in general, you can say he said, she said. Correct. My father said to me. Now these are my father's words, not my words. You are my dearest son. My father said to me means he was talking about me. He was talking to me and he was talking about me. Both. He was talking to me and he was talking about me. No change. Okay? No change. My father told me that I am his dearest son. My father told me that I am. Here it was you are. Because my father was talking. Now here I am talking about myself. Means I am saying my father's words about me. That's why I am saying my father told me that I am his dearest son. Here it was you are, here it is I am. Both the sentences are in present simple. Understood? No change. Although he said, my father said to me, but it still not change. Why? Because some things are called, universal truths, or you can say that, you can say general truths. Of course, I was my father's dear son. I am my father's dearest son. At least I am my father's. You can say I was my father's son, and until now I am my father's son. Who else can be my father? So that's why there are some things they don't change. For example, let's get you another example. He said to me, you can say my father said to me, or my father said, this road leads to Hosdar. My father said this road leads to Hosdar. Now here I won't say that, my father said that this road led to Hosdar. I mean past simple. Present simple changes into past simple. But it will not change. Why? Because in 1971 the road was the same. The road same was leading to Hosdar. Until now, still it is leading to Hosdar. No change. So these things. For example, you can say another example. This river, my father said to me, this river leads to Karachi. For example, this river leads to Karachi. So again the same. This is in present simple. The next indirect speech also will be in present simple. Why? Because in 1971 it was the same. Until now it is the same. The river is the same. It has not changed. You can say that in 1971 it was leading to Karachi. Now it is leading to Gawadar. No. The river is the same. At that time the river is the same now. That's why some things are called stationary. No movable, no moving, not moving, okay? Understood? But here I would like to refer, from not, I remember that, I have written here, you can say, that, positive statements, but there are also negative statements, okay? I have not written, although I have not written, but, I had to write, but I couldn't write because of the shortage of the place. But remember this, negative sentences are included here. Negative sentences are included here. For example, I will get you another example. Okay, I will change for you. They said, we have not improved our English. Okay, put not here. Okay. They said, we have not improved our English. A negative statement. Okay. Now look at indirect speech. They said that they had not improved their English. Very simple, very easy. Yeah. Okay. So this was the example of stationary things. Now let's get to another thing. The same thing again, not changing one. Look at the example. He said means my teacher said, the sun rises in the east. Look at the inverted commas. He said the sun rises in the east. Again the same thing. He said that, I'm sorry, I have omitted, I have forgotten to write here that. He said that the sun rises in the east. No changing. Although it is written, he said, it is in past simple, reporting verb is in past simple, but it's still no changing. Why? Because these are not common things. These are general truths. These are universal truths, or you can say stationary things, not moving ones. Okay? He said the sun rises in the east. No change. You see? No change, no change, no change. Again, no change. Okay? He said that the sun rises in the east. Understood? Now let's get to something else, that what if the reporting verb should be in present simple, then what will happen? Here I said it was, that in past simple, he said. But it should be in present simple, then what will happen? Your reporting verb will be in present simple, then no change of the tenses. As I said before, because of this, your tenses slide because of this. Because of this. He said, they said, he said, because of this. If it is in present simple, he says, no changing of the tenses. Although the pronouns, as I said before, can be changed. My, your, their, our, us, them, him, these can be changed. But tenses will remain the same. You see here? He says, I am coming home. You see? These are his own words. He says, I am coming home. For example, we had a phone call. Suddenly my brother picked up the phone and he was talking on the phone. He disconnected the call, finished the call. Then I asked him that, who were you talking to? What was he saying? And who was he? So he said that it was brother, younger brother. Then I would ask that, what did he say? That now he will say, my brother will say that who talked on the phone, that he says that he is coming home. Or you can say, he says, I am coming home. Means that brother that was abroad, you can say. He says, I am coming home. Now, these are my brother's words, that is, these are my brother's own words, that is abroad. Now he is coming, okay? He says, I am coming home. No change. You say? Now my brother is talking to me about that brother who is abroad, you can say. He says that he is coming home. He says that he is coming home. Direct speech, he says, I am coming home. Indirect speech, he says that he is coming home. Understood? Now, an airplane is passing through. This is the sound of an airplane. There was moving, above us. Yes. Now, what if the reporting verb is in future simple? Then what will happen? If the reporting verb is in future simple, before it was in past simple, again present simple, now here in future simple, then what will happen? Then again the same case. Changing of the tenses will not take place. Understood? Look at the example now. She will say, you see, these are her own words in inverted commas. I will wait for you. She will say, I will wait for you. No change, no change. See? She will say that she will wait for us. She will say that she will wait for us. Now, this was, you can say, one part of direct and indirect speeches. And inshallah, if we are alive, we will meet in a new video with a new part of direct and indirect speech. Okay, my God. These airplanes disturb us a lot. Very dangerous. Anyway, so if we are alive, we will meet in a new video with another part of say that direct and indirect speech. Okay, so till then, stay tuned.